Through his work, Clare Graves gave us a map to the future, and that map shows a pathway that we grow along and changes that we experience, resulting from our interaction with life conditions along the way. He described it as a spiralling double helix-shaped path, like a DNA strand, and the path applies not just to our individual journey through life, but also to the evolutionary path of our entire species. Along the path are milestones, each with its own unique set of values and behaviours that are added to our own repertoire. These value systems alternate between individual and communal themes. And that's one of a number of patterns on this map that give it some predictive value. And it's not a one-way path either. We can go forwards and backwards along the spiral, representing both evolution and devolution. Up until now, humanity has evolved through 5 value systems, and these represent the successive eras of hunter-gatherer values, tribal-based values, egocentric martial values, authoritarian agricultural era values, and the enterprising values of the scientific industrial era, which is now drawing to a close. And all of these value systems are still present in the world today in some way. Graves's research also indicated at least 3 new value systems which are still in the process of emerging, and these are of great interest to us at this time as we leave the 5th value system behind. The next value system, the 6th, what he called relativistic values, is represented by a very humanitarian perspective where everything is assessed according to the human experience associated with it. And it's a very egalitarian mindset and also very network-centric, and at this time in history very reliant on our technical networks. And this is the value set which we are moving to right now. Beyond the 6th is what Clare Graves called a momentous leap, where something extraordinary occurs, and the movement from the 6th to the 7th value set brings the largest increase in coping capacity that humanity has ever experienced. And you might ask, how could he have known this? And the answer is that in his research he studied 1,065 people over a period of 9 years, and during that time some of those people were ahead of the game. So if you imagine that humanity moves through the evolutionary process like a conga line, in other words, that dance where everybody joins a line and follows one after the other. And some people are entering into these new value systems earlier than the mainstream, and some people, of course, are coming along at the tail end as well. And their place in that conga line is really determined by the complexity of life conditions where they live. And if you think about the tremendous compounding challenges that we face at a planetary level right now, then this 7th value system is of tremendous importance to us, because it really promises to bring with it the solutions to our most serious problems at a global level. The 8th value system we don't know much about, except that it's likely to be a global version of tribal living, and it will likely help to re-establish stability to life on Earth after this period of rapid change that we're just beginning to go through right now, in the same way that the early tribes at the 2nd value system provided stability to the hunter-gatherer lifestyle. So in summary, this predictive map that Graves has left us is an extraordinary piece of work, and it's really one of the most important tools that we use here on Future Sense.